This is the heartbreaking story of a stray cat who fell in love, but fate had other plans. It was a cold evening in the city, and all Tommy wanted was some food. He wandered around looking for something to eat, but no one offered him any food. All they did was shoo him away. Poor little guy. No one even petted him or scratched his ears, and he really liked ear scratches. He kept walking slowly down the road, hoping to find at least something half decent to eat. But all he found was a dirty dish with some spoiled leftovers in it. So he continued walking, and that's when he saw it. A warm house with a big window and a big orange cat sitting by the window. The cat looked back at him, and something magical happened between them. They simply made eye contact, and they knew right then and there that they had to be together. In reality, this would have been a very happy ending, but unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. What we're about to tell you will break your heart. Stay tuned until the end to find out why. He went over to say hello, but she just stared at him coldly. Tommy thought she might be a bit shy, so he decided to wait a few days and see if she warmed up to him. But every time he passed by, she was always there, staring at him and not saying a word. However, he could feel that she liked him because every time he sat down across from her, she would come closer and rub against the glass. She couldn't talk, but her eyes said everything. They met like this every single day for hours and hours, and even though they couldn't speak, they felt completely comfortable with each other. Sometimes she would playfully bat at his nose through the window, and he would chase after her. Other times, he would just stare lovingly into her green eyes while she purred softly. Tommy was absolutely in love and hoped that one day soon she would finally decide to let him in. One day, Tommy noticed that she was meowing sadly by the window. He didn't know what to do, so he just sat down in front of the house and waited for her to come out. But she stayed by the window crying for a long time. Eventually, Tommy got worried, so he went around to the back of the house to try and see what was going on. That's when he saw her. She was meowing frantically, trying to get inside. She must have wanted to get out of the rain. It started pouring heavily, and she ran to the window to look for help. Tommy was sad because he wanted to help her, but he didn't know how. As the minutes passed, she became more and more desperate. Tommy watched as she tried to push open the door with her paw, but it wouldn't budge. She just kept meowing loudly and hitting the glass with her paw. Tommy wanted to help her, but he couldn't. All he could do was watch as she struggled to get inside. It broke his heart. Suddenly, the front door opened and a woman came out. She walked over to the cat and picked her up, then closed the door and went inside. Tommy hoped that she would be okay, but he didn't know what to do next. The next morning, Tommy woke up early and immediately ran to the house. When he arrived, he saw that the door was already open. He cautiously approached the door and looked inside. It was clean and empty. There was no sign of the beautiful orange cat anywhere. Tommy searched everywhere, but she wasn't there. Had she moved away? Had she found a new home? Or maybe the woman had taken her somewhere else. Tommy didn't know what had happened to her. At first he thought that she would come back that night, but no. The sun set, and she still didn't return. The next day, Tommy came back, but she still wasn't there. And this continued for many weeks. Tommy never gave up hope that she would come back. Every day he would visit the house and wait by the window for her to appear, but she never did. One afternoon, Tommy was sitting by the window waiting for her, when suddenly he heard a loud bark from outside. He turned around and saw a dog walking towards him. It was a big dog, and it made Tommy feel a little scared. He quickly hid behind a bush and tried to make himself small. The dog walked past him without noticing him, and when it was gone, Tommy came out from behind the bush and continued waiting for the cat. But that's when he saw something that made his heart sink. It was the same dog, and now it was standing by the window of the same house. Tommy couldn't believe his eyes. Could it be? Is she really gone? He didn't want to believe it, but it looked like she wasn't coming back. Tommy had never felt so much pain in his life. He loved her so much, but now she was gone forever. He missed her soft fur, her beautiful green eyes, and the way she would purr when he stroked her. He missed her more than anything in the world. Suddenly, the door opened and a man came out. He was the same man who had adopted the cat from the animal shelter. Tommy's heart sank even more. Was she really gone forever? He couldn't bear the thought. As the man approached the dog, Tommy's heart broke. The man bent down and picked up a small, lifeless white cat. It was Tommy. His heart broke into a million pieces. Why did this have to happen to him? Why did she have to leave him? He didn't understand. Slowly, the camera zooms in on the house cat's face as a single tear rolls down her cheek. She misses Tommy so much. And now for the most important part of this video. If this story touched your heart, Please drop A in the comments below. By doing this, you will help us continue to create heartwarming content like this. Also, make sure to share this video with your friends and family. You never know whose heart you might touch. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support and hope you keep watching our videos in the future. And now, a message from our sponsor, Adopt, Don't Shop. Every year, millions of cats and dogs enter shelters, yet fewer than half find their forever homes. Many are euthanized due to lack of space or time, but there are so many animals in need of love and care. Before you consider buying a purebred puppy or kitten, please check your local animal shelters. You might just find the perfect match for you and your family. And who knows, you might even save a life. Visit our website to learn more.